What up, squad? Welcome back to the Zion Williamson Road to Glory series on NCAA Football 14. So far through 2 games, Zion has 13 grabs for 159 yards and 2 scores and has returned a punt back to the house. Duke comes in 1-1 on the season and are playing Georgia Tech this week. We jump into the second quarter. Zion runs a dig route across the middle, gets his hands on it, but drops it after being hit. Later in the game, Zion finds a hole behind the zone, calls for it, but the ball is just out of his reach. That would have definitely been a house call. Then on third down, Zion runs the drag route, and just as he's coming open, Daniel Jones fumbles and Georgia Tech would score. Blue Devils look to get things going. Zion catches a screen, turns the wrong way, and gets stuffed. Then on third and long for Duke, Williamson runs a slant route, makes the catch, cuts upfield, and picks up 20. Later in the drive, Z-Dub runs a slant route, but the Georgia Tech safety makes a great play on the ball. Duke would miss the field goal. Now down 2 scores, Zion gets going. Jones hits him on the slant, and a big wideout picks up 21. Then on third and long, Zion gets off the jam and makes a great catch between the safety and the corner for the first. Then right before the half, it's Hail Mary time. Jones throws it up to the back of the end zone, and Zion comes down with it. What a play! Great catch by the freshman wide receiver, but Duke still trails at the half. We jump ahead to the fourth. Blue Devils down 14, but still fighting. Jones hits Zion across the middle for a gain of 28. Then the two would link up again, this time for 32 more yards. Zion is having a big day. Then on first down, Williamson takes his route over the middle, calls for it, but Jones throws it late and it's intercepted, ending the game. Blue Devils lose a tough one, 21-7. Zion finished with 8 grabs for 163 yards and the only touchdown for Duke. He's definitely showing why he's the #1 wide receiver on this team. Blue Devils now sitting at 1-2 on the season and are taking on the 1-1 Pitt Panthers. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's time for a blackout. Duke might have the best uniforms in the country. Let's get into this first quarter. Third and long for the Devils. Zion fakes going deep, cuts across the middle, and has some room. He picks up 32 big yards. Then Williamson runs a drag route, sits down in the zone, and picks up 10 more yards. Duke settles for a field goal. Next possession, Zion gets off the jam. Jones throws it behind him, but look at the adjustment by Zion, and he is gone. Oh my gosh, look at this catch by the freshman phenom. Amazing is the only word I can say. Amazing. Later in the second, Zion catches the screen pass, gets to the outside, and nobody's gonna catch him. Zion Williams goes 38 yards to the house. This kid is special, y'all. After a Pitt touchdown, the corner's trying to jam Zion, but he's too strong. He picks up 11 more yards on this catch. Then the corners try again, but Zion gets behind him, and Jones delivers a great ball for 29 yards. 2 plays later, the Pitt corner plays Zion inside, and look at the move by the freshman. He's wide open and walks into the end zone. TD number 3 for number 1. But you got to see this move again. He fakes inside, then goes back outside, and it was over. We're in the third quarter, and Williamson is still balling out of control, catching the slant route for 23 more yards. After another Duke TD, Williamson runs another slant route and muscles his way to the goal line. Next play, Duke runs the same play, but this time Jones gets picked off in the end zone, and it would lead to a Pitt touchdown. And in the third, Zion is out here abusing these Pitt corners. He picks up another 18 yards. Then on fourth down, Zion gets inside leverage on the corner. He calls for it and picks up the first down. And that will close out the game. Duke wins in dominating fashion. 34-14 was the final. And number 1 had a huge day. 11 catches for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns. What a game for Zion. So here's what his freshman year is looking like so far through 4 games. 32 grabs for 592 yards and 6 touchdowns. And don't forget about that amazing punt return, and his team is sitting at a 2-2 record. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to ring that bell and join the Noti Squad. And hopefully next week we'll be able to get the camera back and everything will be back up and working. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.